Well, speaking about fathers, Father's Day is knocking around the corner on the 15th. Please take that day down. So why settle for the usual when you can give him something he can actually use? We love a practical gift, from essential bride tools to outdoor gear and kitchen MVPs. Woolworths Home has handpicked essential gifts for every kind of dad. Thoughtful, practical, purposeful. That's what we're getting into. And here is your go-to gift guide. And it's kind of based off personality.
These are wonderful.
These are great.
I'm looking at all of them. Can we just get like a massive hamper that we can just put it all into in one go? Really, really cool.
What kind of dad are you?
Oh, I use one thing over and over and over. So if I get like a flask, I'll use it for like a year. I'm like that kind of guy. So I like what I like. And I don't often spend a lot of money on myself in that sense. You know, so I'm just hinting.
Nudge, nudge.
But yeah, sometimes I think it's worth a bit of spoiling because dads often won't do it.
Absolutely. Well, Woolworths is a one-stop shop gift for every kind of dad out there. And we're going to do this based on personality type. So I think, Ray, you'll fit into this realm over here. But before we get into the outdoorsy dad, let's talk about the Braai Master dad.
Every dad wants to be a Braai Master.
But are they? It's okay, you can strive for it. We have the glove. You need the glove if you're going to braai.
Well, the scars all over my hands really do prove why the braai glove is absolutely necessary. It's heat resistant, obviously perfect for that Braai Master who's on the fly, but often you need to move a coal. You need to pick a thing up, and you don't have time for skin, okay? You've got to have something and these you can leave on in a big way.
And then the meat, of course, goes in one of these. It is the Braai Grid, and it's for the dad who loves great outdoor food. It's ready for a camping trip or a backyard feast. I've also seen they use half an onion and then they put it on the Braai Grid.
For sure, yeah, and use a lemon to clean it as well. But what I like about this is if you're cooking for a lot of people and you need to kind of create a braai production line.
Right, that's the one.
Really helps, really does.
Yep, and it also gets those braai marks on there that we absolutely love. Let's talk about this apron, because are you a messy Braai Master, or you throw on the apron?
No, I'll have an apron on. I've got a whole box, one for every day of the week, I think, which I absolutely love. I'll have a lappy over my shoulder because you've got to have something, and then a dry one to dry off. So, yeah, no, I'm messy.
You're doing it
very,
right,
very
Graham.
messy.
Well, this one you can add to your list because it's beautiful and it also matches some other gifts we'll get into a bit. And then do you use a pot on the braai?
Yes, I will. I love slow cooks.
Wow.
Anything that can be slow cooked, I love it. A potjie is amazing, the flavour development.
Yes.
But you've got to have a high quality cast iron pot if you're going to do it.
And this is it exactly. Slow, like you said, for slow cooked meals, hearty stews. I've even seen my cousin make spaghetti bolognese in a braai.
Why not?
Took it to the next level. It was absolutely divine. So that is it. So that is your Braai Master. Let's move to your outdoor lover.
Okay, I'm ready to go outdoors.
I think you are, because you already have a flask, but you could add some more to it as well. These are flasks in different sizes too. You even get one that is, you can store your food in it and keep it warm, which is really great. And then you've got the mug as well as the water bottle.
What do you mean? I'm walking up the mountain with my cast iron pot, yo. I am making, or I'm going to be like Raul, I'm going to make my little flapjacks.
Yeah, the pancakes on the mountain.
Oh, no, I love that, because a lot of people do want to take short little trips, get out there, enjoy, and that's when you create the moments. You stop for a cup of coffee, you stop for a little nibble and a chat with your mates. I mean, Raul does that on the mountain beautifully with all of his mates, and it just makes for such a beautiful moment. I love that.
There's a matching lunch box. So there's like a cooler box with a lunch box here. So imagine you with your apron, your lunch box, and your cooler box. You'd
and
be
my
the
cast iron
dad.
pot. I'll be fine.
Oh, that's great. You're not a regular dad, you're a cool dad, okay? We absolutely love it. Okay, how about a traditional dad?
I am growing up. One day I will
One
grow
day.
up
You know, there are levels to this game. Well, if you don't have a dad mug, what have you been doing? What have your kids been doing? I love your dad jokes. We can lie too. That's all right. And also, you're the best dad ever. Come on, how cute is that? You can get yourself a mug. You can get a decanter.
If it's not said on a mug, is it even true?
No.
Are you the world's most amazing dad
if it's not official.
on a cup? No, I don't think it is.
No, so you have to get that. Whiskey glasses, or you can put apple juice in here. There is no judgment at all. And then throw in a card while you're at it, as well as this, I think, is a bottle opener.
It is.
Very heavy.
Yeah, but it must be. It's got gravitas.
It's for
everything must have, and it's functional. Hopefully, it's still functional. Absolutely beautiful. We're not allowed to use it in this set, but it has been used. What I like about this is everyone, like most guys, have this image of like the study that they're going to have, the office.
Yes, the man cave.
It just like feels like a movie where you are properly grown up, and I love this kind of vibe for the traditional dad.
You also have to have the roll out one what is it called? The bar.
the trolley.
roll-out trolley. Yeah.
You might have a problem.
Modern dad. You kind of like a modern dad.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you need that.
This is my lane.
And you need a coffee machine.
A third one. Oh,
Another
man.
one. You do. You have to have it. This is a Virtuo coffee machine, and it's absolutely fantastic. It comes in so many different colors. In fact, I still want this purple one. But you get like a mint green, like a light blue as well.
I remember I said that to you, like you think this lilac or whatever this is like the best color you've ever seen. Then you see the mint green, you're like, ooh.
Now I have to have 2 coffee machines.
Exactly, one
but
for
that's
every
all
room.
right. And then you've got an on-the-go blender.
That is brilliant.
How incredible is this? If you're driving around, take a stop over Put course, yes. Just throw it in here, some frozen bananas.
But often you do need it to be fresh. So you can keep this and you can make it fresh and you can chow it. I love that. But it's also often the portable ones don't stand up in terms of what they can do with that little blade.
And this one does.
Bullet
You already know.
Yeah, it's a machine.
All right, then you've got the coffee plunger. I've never seen one like this. It's absolutely beautiful with the green ribbed outside.
It's never going in the cupboard.
No,
Hey,
this
it
is
just
on
sits
display.
outside next to the kettle. It's gorgeous.
How you feel about an espresso?
That's a French press, yeah.
It's an espresso maker.
Oh, my word. Whoa, before
There
I
are
knocked over.
levels
See,
to
that
this.
literally like knocked me over. I love that because it does for me, if you're going to kind of make your own, it really does produce a beautiful coffee. It's lovely. So you've got the great crema. You've
got options.
A bigger version for the grown-up. This is mind-blowing.
Where are you?
I'm very happy the cast iron pots because I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking outdoors. And I'm wanting to ramp up the camping and stuff with my boy this year.
Take your girl too.
No, she's not having anything to do with camping.
I love it.
yet.
I'm also feeling this for my dad over here, but also need to get him a circular saw. So I'm going to get a bit of both, I think.
I would like a circular saw as well, but I think that's probably not safe. Let's stick with the cast iron. These are amazing. To be honest, I would be chuffed, and that's when you know a dad is super happy when he's chuffed. Okay, and he has that little look of self-satisfaction on his face with literally anything here. They're beautiful, man. Well done.
And I have a feeling other dads would feel the exact same way.
For sure.
But from early morning brews to legendary braais, Woolworths has the perfect homeware gifts to match every kind of dad or even father figure in your life. So please go ahead and shop these Father Day gifts in store, online, and of course on the app.